now.
Hello everyone, we are the founders of the Conscientious Aid project, a project that aims at helping startup and already existing charities that specifically focus on clean water and sanitation by providing resource material and networking opportunities. We try to help rethink humanitarian aid in a post-pandemic world to promote aid distribution across the world in a way which accommodates and overcomes existing inequalities and cultural differences. We believe this is an urgent matter because in recent years the charity sector has suffered a loss of trust following the failures of several big-name NGOs and a new awareness of how charities can have a negative impact on the very people they are trying to help. Yet, nonprofit humanitarian aid is more important than ever, especially following the COVID-19 pandemic and cuts to foreign aid budgets. Therefore, with the Conscientious Aid project, we aim to increase transparency, inclusivity, and accessibility to regain trust in humanitarian aid initiatives.
To understand what has been done as water and sanitation aid, we've looked into 10 charities of different backgrounds and sizes and found many interesting projects. For example, One Drop incorporates social art into their programs and has empowered women and minority groups through these programs. Charities like this set up great creative aids to water and sanitation problems. Understanding how current charities work is particularly important for startup charities, as they can take inspiration and avoid flaws from the established ones. As we were conducting the case studies, we realized that there are some loopholes and issues that have not been solved over the decades. Therefore, we made a list of 10 main issues to be avoided and solved, and have 10 suggested solutions correspondingly.
For example, when it comes to inequality, we recognise the lack of attention around certain female problems. For example, many charities fail to mention female hygiene and menstruation to avoid infections. We have therefore recognised this as a consideration for NGOs if they want to see a new age of aid. After doing some research, it became clear to us that the information online surrounding where your donation is actually going can often be impossible to find. This lack of transparency inevitably will dishearten the public from helping to fund aid. Therefore, our website offers a suggested organisations page where we have done the research already for you, focusing on 3 main areas: female hygiene, clean water, and pandemic protection. For each section, we found 3 charities which all provide aid in a way which is effective and unique, and which all take appropriate measures in line with our 10 improvements.
When we started the project, we realised we got along immediately. We spent the first few hours assessing our different skill sets and shared interests and quickly decided on a project area. By the end of the first day, Bella had the website up, I'd created our logo, and Lois and Miriam had designated tasks for the next few days. We used a Google Doc and we had the Teams chat open all the time to organise our content, collaborate, and we produced a to-do list at the beginning of each day. Miriam and Lois mainly focus on the research side of things, looking into potential issues surrounding humanitarian aid, charities in that field, and ways in which these charities handled the issues, as they've shown. I collated images, produced artwork, and wrote up a lot of what Miriam and Lois had compiled. And it was Bella who managed the website that copied, arranged, and organised it onto the site. Throughout the project, we had to be careful about how we worded things, not wanting to further damage the reputation of the aid sector in a way that put people off donating. We therefore decided to put some disclaimers on the site as a result of these concerns, and expanded the solutions section to put a more positive spin on things. More practical problems we encountered, including having different members needing to leave at various points. As our work process was so collaborative, we had to prioritise different jobs ahead of time to make sure that no one section was left behind.
Our project has already had phenomenal success. At the time of presenting this, we have had over 100 hits on the website from all over the world, including places such as England, Holland, Portugal, and all the way in Hong Kong. And we also have over 350 Instagram followers to date. And more importantly, we have received positive messages from people who had not been aware or heard of these issues before. We therefore would like to say a big thank you for everyone's help and support. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.